What happened when you finally stood up to your bully? I was in 10th grade when this kid Brandon started making my life hell. He was a senior, played varsity football, one of those guys who peaked in high school and knew it. It started small. He'd knock my books out of my hands in the hallway, call me names, the usual stuff bullies do. I ignored it because that's what everyone tells you to do, right? Just ignore them and they'll get bored. Except Brandon didn't get bored. He got worse. By November, he was waiting for me after school, blocking my locker, stealing my lunch, making sure everyone in the cafeteria saw him humiliate me. My grades started dropping because I was so stressed about avoiding him. I'd take different routes to class, eat lunch in the bathroom, leave school the second the bell rang. My mom noticed something was wrong, but I couldn't tell her. What was she gonna do? Call the school? That would just make Brandon angrier. Then one Friday in December, everything changed. I was walking to my car after basketball practice when I saw Brandon and his friends surrounding this freshman kid near the gym. The kid was crying, begging them to leave him alone. They were laughing, shoving him back and forth like a toy, and something inside me just snapped. I was so tired of being scared, so tired of running, so tired of watching this guy hurt people because nobody would stop him. I walked over and told Brandon to leave the kid alone. He turned around, looked at me like I was insane, and started laughing. His buddies were cracking up too. "What are you gonna do about it?" Brandon said, stepping closer. My heart was pounding so hard I thought it would explode, but I stood my ground. "I'm not letting you do this anymore. To anyone." Brandon shoved me hard in the chest. I stumbled back but didn't fall. The freshman kid ran away, which was smart. Brandon's friends formed a circle around us. I knew I was about to get destroyed. Brandon was 6'2" and built like a truck. I was 5'9" and maybe 140 pounds soaking wet. But here's the thing, nobody tells you about bullies. They're used to people backing down. When you don't, they don't know what to do. Brandon threw the first punch and hit me right in the jaw. It hurt like crazy, but I didn't go down. I swung back and got him in the nose. Blood started pouring down his face and he looked genuinely shocked. We went at it for maybe 2 minutes before Coach Harris came running out of the gym and pulled us apart. Both our faces were messed up, my lip was split, Brandon's nose was definitely broken. Coach dragged us to the principal's office where we both got suspended for 3 days. My mom was furious when she picked me up. I told her everything in the car, the whole story about Brandon. She was quiet for a long time. Then she said, "I wish you told me sooner, but I'm proud you stood up for that kid." When I came back to school the following week, something was different. Brandon wouldn't even look at me in the hallways. His friends stopped laughing when I walked by. Word had gotten around that I'd actually fought back and broken his nose. The freshman kid I'd helped, his name was Alex, came up to me at lunch. He thanked me and said nobody had ever done anything like that for him before. Other kids started sitting with me at lunch, kids who'd been picked on by Brandon too. We all kind of bonded over surviving him. Brandon graduated that year and I never saw him again, but Alex and I stayed friends all through high school. He told me years later that if I hadn't stepped in that day, he was planning to switch schools. That one moment of standing up changed everything for both of us.